I'm Tony Ventiquattro, coach and offensive coordinator at the IMG Lacrosse Academy. Today we're going to do 6 videos in a series titled Becoming a Better Attackman. Attackmen are an important part of the game. They're the quarterbacks of the offense, they control the tempo, and they also are where a majority of the points come from. Let's get started. In our first video, we're going to be working on the mechanics of time and room shooting. Time and room shooting happens a couple times. It happens for a skip coming over top midi from the attackman. It also happens in a man-up situation where we have time and room space outside, catch and shoot. It also happens during a fast break. Here's a drill that we like to use at the academy. What this drill does is it teaches us how to shoot properly. There's a few very important things that we like to do. This over-exaggerates the mechanics and it teaches us how to use our body correctly. During this drill, you want to have your partner kneeling about 5 or 6 yards from the cage. I have my back to the cage, I'm on a slant, we call it a surfboard here at the academy, and what we do is we get in our loaded position. What we're teaching ourselves here is how to catch the ball like it's an egg. We want to have soft hands, take out the cradle, take out the snagging the ball. So we have our partner drop. When we're ready to shoot, notice I don't cradle or do any extra motions. As I'm ready to go, I turn as soon as the ball is dropped. I point with my foot, open my hips up, and I shoot coming over the top overhand, not sidearm. This is very important. Again, I like to shoot about 15 of these in a group, and then I switch over to the other hand. Now, as my partner goes, I tell him when to drop. He drops, I point with my foot, open those hips up, I'm pushing with my top hand, pulling with my bottom hand, following through. I'm nice and tight to the cage, especially when this is something new. You'll notice that this is probably something different than you've ever done before. We're not shooting sidearm, we're not shooting 3/4. This is coming over the top, slightly in between 3/4 and over the top directly. That's the most natural movement. So we have our partner drop, we step, and pull it through this lower corner. I want to get so fast with my hands that I'm hitting the inside corner. During this drill, you want to be able to hit anywhere from the top left to the lower right when you're shooting left-handed. So again, I position myself, I get on the surfboard, I have him drop, soft hands, no cradle, step, point, shoot, push and pull, snapping my wrist at the end. Snap your wrist every time, trying to hit that lower inside corner. Drop, step. Every time we do this, we should shoot as hard as we can. Shoot so hard that your back foot has to come up and you have to catch yourself with your stick. When we shoot on the run, we'll finish with a back pedal, and that is incorporated also from this drill. That concludes our first video, time and room shooting. In our next video, we'll be working on shooting on the run. This drill will help incorporate you shooting on the run using the proper mechanics. This can be done from an attackman standpoint, and midfielders can also use it as well.